Hello, I'm Erik Wait, and this is Lesson 1 in our study of the Law of God. In this video, I'll just be providing an introduction to the topic. Probably one of the most complex and neglected topics within Christian theology is the study of the Law of God. This has led to many misconceptions, heretical notions, and outright antinomianism in theory, if not in actual practice, in the church, particularly in the 20th century and beyond. These errors are due to, one, an oversimplification of the law of God using very narrow definitions that cannot be justified by what Scripture states concerning the law of God. Second, a presupposed antinomian hermeneutical lens through which the law of God is read based on a wrong understanding of biblical covenants. Third, a misreading and wrong interpretation of the Pauline epistles and what the Apostle Paul states concerning the law of God. While it is the goal of this series to correct some of these errors, this course is but an introduction to the topic. This series will consist of 13 lessons. Lesson 1, which is this introduction to the law of God. Lesson 2, defining the law of God. Lesson 3, the law of God before Sinai, before the law was given in writing. Fourth, the law of God versus natural law, part 1. Lesson 5, the law of God versus natural law, part 2. 6, the intention of the law and the law keeper. Lesson 7, the law of Christ, part 1. Lesson 8, the law of Christ, part 2. Lesson 9, not under the law in Romans. And Lesson 10, not under the law in Galatians. Lesson 11, the law of God versus situation ethics. Lesson 12, the law of God, the bulwark for freedom. And Lesson 13, the law of God versus the law of man. As with any course that you might take in a seminary, in which you might spend 3 hours a week with a professor, and they might give you a long list of books to read that are required reading, plus supplemental reading. There's no way in a semester that you can thoroughly exhaust any theological topic. Studying theology is a lifelong pursuit. So any course you take, whether it's one of mine or in seminary, is but an introduction to the topic. So in addition to this video series, I want to recommend the following books. And if not already published by the time you're watching this, I will be publishing books on based on all of my video series, including this one, and they'll be available through Amazon. Greg Bahnsen, By This Standard. Greg Bahnsen, Theonomy and Christian Ethics. John Frame, The Doctrine of the Christian Life. Ken Gentry, Covenantal Theonomy. Philip Kayser, The Flaw of Natural Law. And Rousas, John Rushdoony, The Institutes of Biblical Law. So while I may not agree with every jot and tittle of these books, they are a good place to start in recovering a more biblical understanding of the law of God. All right, I hope you benefit from this series, and until next time, may the Lord richly bless you.